Well, hot diggity daffodil, my friends, and welcome back to Joe Schmo Chess, where we are trying to improve our elo and just have fun. Chess is a beautiful game. It's a wonderful game. It's a fun game, but it is also a very hard game. I've been playing for a couple of years now, stuck somewhere in the 600 to 700 elo range, and in the last 3 months, I have steadily increased and been studying and have currently made it to almost 1100 twice. So our current goal is just to break that threshold of 1100. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We are going to play 2 games of chess. I am super excited. Thank you all for being here. And without further ado, let's play. Okay, we got the white pieces. Let's go here. Joe Schmo versus Pangahutan from Indonesia. Okay. We are going to play e4. More than likely, we will play a Vienna. He's going with the King's Indian, so we are not going to play a Vienna exactly. I'm just going to strike in the center. I need to do more study upon the theory of King's Indian and what is best to play against it. But either way, we're just going to stay principled, develop some pieces, get both of our knights out, and he's pinning our f3 knight. It's a little bit passive, but I think I'll just move my bishop out, castle. If he wants to trade, I'm perfectly okay with that. Okay, so we have a knight now attacking this square. We could very well go here, threatening the knight and a queen trade. Trade the queens, take the knight. I think that works. So maybe we will hit the knight here first. Yeah, let's develop this bishop, put some more pressure on this diagonal here. See what he decides to do here. What are you going to do, Pangahutan? Pangahutan Sitohang. Okay, Indonesia, Mr. Indonesia, what are you going to do? Oh yes, and so we are currently 1047, and he is rated 1023. For those of you that don't know, I have been playing chess for a few years, but always stuck around the 600 to 700 elo level. And in the last 3 months, I have managed to climb from 700 to just above 1,000. And in the last week or two, I've kind of plateaued and been up and down from about 1,050. So, he castles. Castles kingside. I'm fairly certain that this still works. Gets us a queen trade. Simplifies. Boom. Well, he could move the knight here. Anyways, the queens are off the board. So, interesting move. It does actually blunder this knight, but I'm wondering if he has a plan for that or not. Now, it might just be a blunder, so I don't see a reason why we're not going to take it. We also have some massive pressure here, and we can give him this check and win this bishop if he doesn't do something with the bishop as well. So we are doing pretty well here. So are you going to let us go to this knight? Well, He could also trade it to save this bishop, but then we just have this monster attack going on, and we can clamp right down on these squares with our pawn. Get a pawn on this f6. All depends on what he wants to do. Okay. What are you going to do, my friend? What are you going to do? We are up a whole night. So, the modern defense. 2 knights variation. What are you going to do, my friend? Sit or hang. Sit or hang, sit or hang, sit or hang. Okay, we are going to give this check. Make him decide what he wants to do. And should we take with the bishop? Or should we take with the pawn? I think the pawn will be more useful. We can put our bishop in here and force this rook out. What do we see? What do we see? We cannot move our knight. For that would blunder our bishop and a fork, which would not be good. No, I don't see a reason why we would want to be the one to take. So, question is, this would force him to move this rook as well. Oh, excuse me. Okay. We are up materials, so maybe trade. Oh, really? Okay. See, sometimes 1000s crush me, and sometimes I'm like how? How did you get here? Because a move like that is just crazy. Like, just crazy. So, perfectly okay trading this last rook off. And he is just quickly dwindling in pieces. Quickly. Only has one option, which is to take it back. And not sure exactly what he's thinking about. This might be one of those wonderful moments when they just kind of abandon the game and let the clock run down. So we'll see if it's one of those times. Gotta love it when people do that. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get a drink and see if we're still waiting when we get back. Woohoo! We get a resignation. 1054, ladies and gentlemen. 1054. God, you are good. Okay. Let's quickly review that and see. Well, let's see how we did. Mistakes, things like that, anything that we can learn from. I think was just a case of quite a few blunders on his side. And I'm pretty sure Levy's going to scream at me here in a second, so...
A free piece, don't mind if you do.
Yeah, so let's just... I love having that on, but I just need to change something really quick. I think we can turn him off so that we don't have to... I think we can turn his voice off so that we don't have to listen to Levy all throughout my videos. Or not. My internet might be slow. All right, let's just check it out. 97.5. Wow, okay. I mean, it was only a... how many moves was that game even?
All right, center control, baby. A classic way to kick off a tactical game.
Oh, see? Okay, we gotta turn that off for sure. So, coach.
Gotham Chess here. I'm the internet's chess.
Yeah, I love you, Levy, but thank you. Okay, back to the game review. Absolutely love you, Levy, but wow. Yeah, here's the one. Wow, okay. I played a lot more games than I thought. Apparently, I played 1,194 games. I thought I was only at like 700. How many of those have been in the last 3 months? Hang on a second. I gotta check that out in a minute, but first of all, let's check out this game. 16 moves, 97.3% accuracy is pretty dang good. 97.5. Okay. All book moves, apparently, which is the modern defense. 5 of them. Okay. Interesting. Then we castled. Pinning this knight. Pushing the pawn. All great moves. Apparently, that was great for him. Because otherwise I take trapping the bishop. Okay, take back. Apparently I should have taken back the other way. This was just a blunder. And as soon as he blundered that, I was like, yeah. We did this trade, and then he just blundered the rook. We traded and he resigned. Not even much noteworthy there, just a good game. Our tactics are pretty on point, so I want to see something here. Game history. 730 games of rapid. Can we see like a date? Like... Oh, see, I was so awful. How long ago was that? Man, that was only in February. So, since February, I've played 730 rapid games, and it is now currently July, so, wow. Okay, I've been steady at it. See, you want to get better at chess? Play lots of games. Study what you're doing. Seems to make sense, doesn't it? Okay, so rapid games. The first game I played on this account, it was in February 16, 2026. And I didn't play again until April. And then in April is when I really started to play. So that's crazy. So since April to July, I've played 730 rapid games, roughly. Okay. I am actually really, really proud of that. I didn't think I'd played anywhere near that many games. Okay. That being said, let's make it 731, shall we? 10-minute game. And we get white again. E4. Ooh, he plays a Sicilian. We're going to strike back. Let's see if we get a Smith Mora. We do not. I'm not sure necessarily exactly what to do against this, but taking a free pawn can't really ever be, well, I'm not going to say it can't ever be bad, because obviously it can be bad. He is now, in fact, threatening that pawn, and I think I'm just going to develop my bishop here to defend it. Develop and defend. If we take that, we're just opening up some crazy, crazy lines. So there's not really any other way to defend this. I think we're going to end up castling kingside. No, that's not a good move either. Okay. So we might just have to let that pawn go. Maybe we should just take... We're going to castle queenside anyways. So... let's do it. Does open up his rook on this file, but we're going to go ahead and just keep developing and castle kingside. Principled chess. Always blunder check. Control the center. He is now again attacking another pawn, in which I'm going to defend with my knight to c3. Okay. Not seeing any crazy tactics or anything. If he ever moves this queen from off of this diagonal or somewhere that defends this pawn, then we just have a free pawn. Now, I don't think we want to take... Is there any reason we don't want to take? Takes. I mean, we could also just push it. Push it after this knight, and then where does the knight move? The knight's going to move here and attack this bishop. So the other option is to take, takes, and then he could be threatening a fork, absolutely. So I feel like I'm just going to... Well, hang on a second. That is a fork either way, maybe. No. Because we take with the bishop, he takes with the knight. We take, well, we could take with the knight as well. Okay, yeah, we're going to push. Can't take it with this knight. Knight. If he goes here... He doesn't. He goes back. So he's hitting this twice now. So I think it is actually important to... Should we defend it? Yes, we should defend it. We're going to move this bishop here. He can't come here. And then we need to get this other bishop out and castle. Should be our next plan. Also try and... One thing I'm really trying to do too is just think well, but also not be super slow on time. You know, because time can be really rough. Now, this being said, if he takes, I take... He takes, it's just a pin. Now, we could also go this way. But, so if we move our bishop here, and just trade up for one of these, maybe not. So, yeah, we can't defend this any other square but e2. And I would really like to get this bishop out. So, if we put our bishop here, and he moves this, or this one, this other knight is pinned. If he moves one of the knights is pinned. So technically we're going to win this exchange. So it's not a bad move. He could very well move his rook and attack it, and in which case I'm happy to trade it for a knight. But yes, right now if he moves either one of those knights to attack the pawn, oh, that's going to stop us from castling too. So I wonder if maybe I shouldn't trade for the bishop. I mean, this threat over here is takes, and I'm down a piece. And it comes with check. So I feel like it is more important to take one of these. We can always move our queen up and castle queenside now. That's what we're going to do. We do have to watch out for this rook here. We really have to watch out for that rook. Not to mention he has this. I don't know, guys. Maybe we shouldn't castle queenside. We just have to figure out how to get rid of that bishop, I tell ya. We could move our knight. Where to, though? There's really only one square right now to move it, 2 squares. They're both backwards, which is not really a good thing. I think we should maybe even just march this pawn forward. We could also very well... Should we take that? He'll take back with the knight. We can hit the queen with tempo. Let's take it. Okay. What's this guy's rating? 1042. So, yep, he takes back with the knight. Now, what do we have here? We must have something good. This threatening the queen with tempo, does it actually do anything? Where does this queen go? You know what? We're down to 5 minutes. I want to be smart on time as well. So let's just go ahead and do that and see where his queen moves. It also might open up some space for us to jump the other knight in and trade. This pawn too is also very weak if the queen moves off of any square that defends it. Yeah, I'm just noticing that too. Still defends it. Okay, so we might just have something here. Let's do this. Takes bishop, takes fork, maybe? I mean, I highly doubt he's going to let that happen, but let's see if it works out. is a beautiful queen fork, if we can get it. We just have to get rid of this bloody bishop. So we threaten the bishop. If he takes, we take with the queen fork. I'm sure he sees it. Like, that's like Forks 101 right there. If you get to 1,000 and you can't see a good queen and king fork, then again, no idea how you got there. Don't be doing no pre-moves. Interesting move. Just hangs the bishop out to dry. Okay. Now that we've got that positive trade, the other thing I just noticed too is that we can castle. So let's just do that, connect our rooks. We do have this, but we have to be careful because we'd be giving up. Okay, hang on a second. So this one is defended by the queen, but this one, so we have to move our rook, because if he took here and I took back, they would just take our rook. So it doesn't matter which one he takes with, we can take it back with the other knight. So we just need to actually get our rook out of danger. So we're also threatening this pawn. His queen is in fact X-raying that way. Okay, so we're just going to take it back with the knight. Now we do have some shenanigans going on here. So, one thing to note, obviously you need to see these types of things. He is threatening this check here, which is not checkmate, but very soon could be checkmate. So there's something definitely to be noted. Now, the other thing that we should note is that I do have a check. I do have a check with the rook. So first of all, if I check with the rook, where does the king go? If he goes this way, he's done. So we're just going to go ahead and do it. If he goes this way, then we can, oh, okay, he goes that way instead. So, important to note, again, the check. Now, I don't have any more either, so that is a problem. Now, easy way to stop this checkmate and keep everything defended and see what he wants to do is to simply push this pawn. Now, that being said, the next thing we should do is get this other rook active and doing something and double them up on the E file. He very well could swing this rook. That's what I was thinking. I thought that's exactly probably what he's going to do. But keep in mind, oh, it's only defended by that though. Do we have anything forcing? Anything forcing? I think we just have to defend with the other rook. Then we will decide what to do after that. I suppose we could have actually just pushed it. I don't think the knight can get in anywhere. Oh. Beautiful. Oh, he didn't even see it. That's crazy. Okay, so I actually just blundered my rook. So maybe we should just attack the knight. No, we don't want to do that. Hang on. So this is bad. A little bit. We could threaten checkmate ourselves and just forget about it because yeah, you know what? We got 1 minute left, so let's go in on this attack here. We got 1 minute left. He can take this rook. But we might just have checkmate. This. That's fine. This, we are running out of time, so we have to make moves. He has to move up, and we can just take this. So we're actually squashing his threat. He has no choice. He has to move up. And then I'm pretty sure we can just ladder mate him. It's got to be a checkmate. Okay, so we take. And we hit. And maybe I should have not done that. But anyways, let's just do this. Threatening to take the queen and checkmate. He only has one move, which is to block with the queen, and that, in fact, is checkmate. Yes! Okay. Oh, I'm so happy with that game. So happy with that game. You know, making these videos really helps me because I talk through the process. You know, honestly, two brilliant moves. Guys, two brilliant moves. Sacrificing the rook. Ignoring that threat like a boss. Okay, let's run through this game. Okay, so that was a mistake. I should have taken and let him take, but that's okay. What's the idea around it? Okay. Sometimes I just don't understand Stockfish. I really don't. But I don't think I'm the only one that's alone in that. Yeah, see, so that makes sense. I should have jumped this in instead and made his queen move. That's pretty straightforward. I am fairly certain that's the first time I've gotten two brilliant moves in a row. Absolutely. Wow, so moving the rook there was actually brilliant. And then he totally just didn't see it. Apparently my best move was to move here. And even though it's the best move, it's not brilliant. What? How is it the best move if this one's brilliant? Anyways. Yeah, so we played a pretty good game there. That was a boss move. Checkmate. So stoked. Double brilliance. Thank you all for tuning in. If you made it this far in the video, please like, subscribe, comment if you learned anything, or if you noticed anything that I missed in my games. I also apologize for the audio during the games. I have just learned how to balance this little mic here, and learning a lot about audio as well as making videos. So thank you again. And as always, God bless you all.